Okay, so today I'm going to be doing Mathematics A3 HR for EDEXCEL. So yeah, a box contains some colored cards. Each card is red or blue or yellow or green. The table shows the probability of taking a red card or a blue card or a yellow card. George takes a random card from the box. Work out the probability that George's card is a green card. This is very simple. What you have to do is you have to add all the prior probabilities. So 0.3 plus 0.35 plus 0.15, which gives you 0.8. You subtract you subtract that by 1 and you'll get your answer of 0.2. And just keep it here for ease. Next question. George replaces his card in the box. Anish takes a card from the box and then replaces the card. Anish does this 40 times. Work on an estimate for the number of times Anish will take a yellow card. So as you can see, the probability of taking a yellow card is 0.15. So all you have to do is 40 times 0.15 and that'll give you the answer of 6. Okay, question 2. Wendy traveled on Eurostar train from St. Pancras station to the Gare du Nord station. The Eurostar train traveled a distance of 495 kilometers. The journey time was 2 hours and 15 minutes. Work out the average speed of the Eurostar train in kilometers per hour. Now, the trick is for this one is to convert 15 minutes into a decimal, because 2 hours and 50 minutes is not 2.15. It is in fact 15 divided by 60, which is 0.25. So the answer would be 2.25. So this is 2.25 hours, right? And he's traveled 495 kilometers. Now, to calculate speed, it is distance over time. So distance is 495 and time is 2.25, which gives you the answer of 495 divided by 2.25, 220 kilometers an hour. 220 kilometers an hour. Okay, question 3. The table shows information about the time and minutes spent on homework by each of the 32 pupils in one night. Calculate the percentage of the 32 pupils who spent more than 60 minutes on their homework. So 60 minutes is over here. So more than 60 minutes is, there's 6 people, and since we know the total is 32, it's 6 over 32, which is 6 divided by 32. 0.1875. 0.1875. You have to multiply this by 100, so it's 18.75%. Calculate an estimate for the total time spent on homework by the 32 people. So to calculate an estimate, what you do is you get the middle number and you multiply it by the number of pupils. So 10 multiplied by 7 is 70. 30 multiplied by 16 is 480. 50 multiplied by 3 is 150. 70 multiplied by 6 is 420. So yeah, after that you have to add all of these together, which gives you 420 plus 150 plus 480 plus 70, 1120. And after that you have to divide that by 32, so 1120 over 32 gives me 35 minutes. Okay. Expand 6a bracket 3a minus 2b plus c. 6 bracket 3a minus 2b plus c, which is easy. All you have to do is you have to multiply the first thing by 6, so it's 18a. You have to multiply the second thing by 6, so it's minus 12b. You have to finally multiply the third thing by 6, so it's plus 6c. That's your answer. Factorize t squared minus 10t. The common thing is t, so t goes on the outside, and what's left is t minus 10. Solve x equals 7 minus 2x over 3 using clear algebraic working. So if you multiply by 3 from both ends, what you get is 3x equals 7 minus 2x. Then if you bring 2 over here, that'll give you 5x equals 7, x equals 7 over 5, which equals 1.4. Show that 4 over 9 minus 1 over 6 equals 5 over 18. That's simple. What you have to do is you have to find the common denominator, which is 18. The lowest common denominator, which is 18. So I would multiply this by 2, so 8 over 18 minus, and I have to multiply this by 3 to get the denominator to 18, so it's minus 3 over 18, which gives me 5 over 18. Now, this question, since I don't have tracing paper, I won't be able to do part B, but I can do part A. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape P onto shape Q. Now, what you do is you take this point, and you take this point. Now, you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and 1 across. So what you do is you can mark this point, and then you can mark this point, then you can mark this point, and so on and so forth until you get to the bottom. And you have to do the same with all the other points. So this point and this point are the same. By the same, I obviously mean a line. So yeah, you can just draw a line like that, right? And this one, this is 1, 2, 3 up and 1 across. So sorry, 1, 2 up and 1 across, so 1, 2 down and 1 across. And as you can see, they all converge on this point, 0, 4. So, and the transformation is a multiple of 2. It enlarges by a multiple of 2 because since this is 2 and this is 4, you can see it's enlarged by a multiple of 2. So, enlargement by a multiple of 2 around the point 0, 4. M equals 3x squared minus nx. Work out the value of m when x equals minus 2 and n equals 5. So what you do is you just substitute in those values. So 3 minus 2 squared minus 5 minus 2. So minus 2 squared is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. Minus 10, because 5 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 10. So 12 plus 10 equals 22. Work out the value of n when m equals 12 and x equals 4. Again, simple. 12 equals 3, 4 squared minus n. Sorry, I can write that differently. I can write that as minus 4n. I know that looks like nn. It's not. It's 4n. So 12 equals 4 squared is 16 multiplied by 3 is 48 minus 4n. So 12 minus 48 is minus 36 equals minus 4n. 36 equals 4n, and therefore n is equal to 36 over 4, which equals 9. Simple. And that is where I'm going to leave this video here. Thanks for watching. Yeah.